What's up, folks? Oh shit, I forgot to make sure it was streaming before I start recording, but that's okay. It is um, um, you streaming, bitch? There we go. Okay, yep. Yep, we're all good. It's time to get started. Okay, goodbye. Hold on. On the previous screen, it said something about a ghost. This one says goodbye, Miss Barton. You've ended your last part. Right, it's time to find out what the fuck being distracted at work does. Good evening. Hi, Jill. How are you feeling? I won't say good, but not that bad, I guess. That's nice to hear. Where's Gil? Did he run away again? Nah, I have him on errand duty, buying the drinks for tomorrow. It is so fucking ungodly hot in here. Sounds weird coming from the owner of a bar. Every drink from here would come out of our own funds. So if we're gonna spend money, we might as well get more variety. Besides, those kinds of walks are always good for Gil. You're the boss. Who's coming so far? Okay, since it's so fucking hot in here, I might have to start drinking my cold drink early. Doesn't help that my coffee is still hot. Hi, doll! Well, there's the three of us, the dogs, you invited Titty Hacker, Gil invited Jamie. Oh yeah, I also invited Dorothy when I called her to spend the night with you. Sounds good so far. Invite anyone else you feel like inviting. The more the merrier. I could, but I bet everyone's made plans by this point. That's true. I assume Jill wants to invite Say and her cat girlfriend. I'll be in my office. Call me should anything arise. Alright. I wonder if the fucking mega Christmas party is gonna be the game. Yeah. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Wait here, I'll check inside. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, a BTC bar. Excuse me, do you know where the Athena Convention Center is? Why does that place make people get lost so easy? They should have called it the Minotaur Center. Hold on, let me scribble the directions on paper. Thanks. Go to the right when you see a building filled with homeless folks. Thanks, Jill. This should be it. Thanks a lot. Anything else I can help you with? What the hell? I'll have a drink. What about you? A Brantini, please. Right. Okay, I am going to unfortunately have to turn the fan on because it's too hot for me to properly function at the moment. And now we pray that it doesn't get picked up too much by the microphone. But like, I wouldn't count on it. Delta 1 permanent train all age. Thanks. Brantini. You are. Thanks. That's an interesting outfit in this cold season, miss. Well, I'm actually cosplaying, so call me Vela for the time being. And your Lilum friend is... Essentia. I get it, you're cosplaying too? Sure, let's go with that. Have you heard of a game called Yick Bartender? I did have Jill buy the fucking Yick figure. That cult classic game that has seen like 3 remastered versions made by 6 different companies this year. That's what happened with Yick in this universe. That's crazy. Yick is actually fucking, like... Yick is actually Earthbound, but bigger in this universe. That's crazy. That one. We're in a cosplay group dedicated to it and got lost on the way. I heard you talking to someone outside. Oh yeah, a friend is cosplaying as Alex. I told him to wait outside. Would he have just been a huge fucking asshole to me if he had walked inside? Shouldn't he enter? He'll be fine. Something amiss? There's a girl behind you. Short hair, black sailor uniform, missing an arm. Oh. Not showing up on the TV right now. Wearing jeans under a skirt. Now, don't spook the bartender. Spook? Oh. Anything else? I'll get a fluffy dream and be on my way. And you? I'm fine. Oh god, I have more viewers now. You can probably hear the fan noise. That's because it's literally too fucking hot here for me not to have the fan on right now. Can you hear it, actually? You say still have water in the apartment. Wait, what did they ask for again? I think it was a fluffy dream, right? Shit, so this is what... Okay, you can't hear the fan? Thank fuck. Okay, so this is what... We're being distracted. So you have to be paying more attention. Because she won't remind you. All aged and mixed. Adelaide, there you go, girl. Here. Yep, this is the thing. Seriously though, should you leave your friend outside like that? He'll be fine. He started chatting with one of the vending machines. They were talking about R&B music. Does your friend prefer the 1980s R&B or the 1970s? 1980s, I think. Oh, shit. Boss! Dee R&B! I'm coming! See, Dee is a 1970s purist. He's tased people for even liking 1980s R&B before. He got tased! Oh god. He'll be fine. Vending machines have very weak tasers. He'll be confused for a couple of minutes, but that'll be that. You should go check on him, though. Right, thanks again for the directions. I could not have possibly predicted Yik cosplayers when I started this fucking game. I don't know how I had never heard of the fact that there were Yik cosplayers in this game. At least it wasn't Franco-Belgian comic opinions this time. Black sailor uniform? I hope I'm just overthinking it. You're not. You're not, Jill. More importantly though, jeans under a skirt? Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hey Dorothy! Oh. She was there. She was there again. Fucking icon of the game. I forgot to mention, that girl is the icon on my desktop. I don't know why, because I don't know what the fuck she is. Oh, hi honey. Are you okay? I just kinda wandered in here. I guess I'm a bit distracted. And Willem just wandered? I mean, clearly. Can I get you something? Oh, a sugar rush, yeah. Right. If I charge my tablet and stop playing Monster Girl puzzle so much, maybe the battery will die on me. Sugar rush. Powder Delta. One mix. Easy enough. One sugar rush. Thanks. Hey, this has no alcohol. Got a reaction out of you, didn't I? Oh. Bet you didn't ask for alcohol. So much silence. By the way, thanks for staying with me the other day. Turns out I really needed that. So, did you enjoy the soda? Oh, did you find that one out? Was it supposed to be a secret? No, but don't go around telling everyone about that. I did it because it was you who needed my help, but a hug night is usually one of my most expensive services. It is? Hey, I don't know if the client has body odor or something like that. Not to mention it limits the chances of getting any other client that night. Still, did it help? Yeah, it helped me cool down a lot. So from what Dana told me, someone close to you died, right? Yeah. Do you want to know more about it? Do you want to tell me about it? I brought it up enough times already, I think. No problem then. You were sad and that's all I needed to know. Sorry for the loss though. I mean it. Thanks. Though I've wondered for a while, do you Lilim really understand death? Sorta, kinda. Our whole database is constantly being backed up in the collective source. Give it. Right. Had to yawn. Now coffee time. Even if our bodies are destroyed, we can be deployed again with our personalities and memories intact. So our concept of mortality might be different. We do have a fear of death, though. We do? We can't even begin to understand the idea of not being redeployed. While we have built-in warnings, the mere idea of that nothingness paralyzing. There are a few that don't mind it, but we do fear death, and so we don't wish it on anyone. In fact, that was the argument used for abolishing the whole 3 laws thing. You seem quite knowledgeable about robot history. Seeing what others have done to make sure I can live like I do helps me not take things for granted. Seriously though, those laws were bullshit. Can't harm humans, can't disobey humans unless it's about hurting them. You can protect yourself as long as it doesn't harm humans. I mean, sure, the first AIs were just helpers and tools. How could those laws still apply to them after they achieved self-awareness? Who in their right mind would abide only by rules inscribed in some old book? If I remember correctly, those were only the distilled versions of the laws some writer imagined over 100 years ago. They were a reduced version of all his ideas. However, many authors afterwards took to them like they were the very laws of physics or something. And like many other things, people distill and exaggerate what they need and use it to their favor. Wow, you're a nerd. Look who's talking. Let's change the subject a bit though, mood's getting gloomy. Your apartment is very comfy, you know. It's a tad small though, sorry about that. And your cat is so cute. What was his name again? 4. Why 4? I figured if he ever got lost, at least I wanted to be able to yell, 4! It happened once. You'd be surprised by how many golf players you run into. And every time you play with him, you can say it's foreplay. Yeah. He was also named after someone. Really? Who? A Lilim kid that wanted to transcend. What? A movie character or something? Sure, let's go with that. You want anything else? Let's go with the blue fairy. Right, blue fairy. Quantum flatter. Okay. I'm gonna assume she wants alcohol. Here. Why do they call it a blue fairy? Is it because of Pinocchio? I believe the name is based off absinthe, which some call the green fairy. The first versions of the drink were described as sweeter absinthe. Sadly, they had to fix the formula because people were turning green. Not blue? A bluish green. You seem to have cheered up a bit there. Yeah, talking to you always helps me get my mind off things. Hey, there's something I've wondered for a while now. What kind of friends do you have? I mean, are they in your same line of work, or friends aside from you? Thank you. Well, there's Lawrence. That vending machine is a lot of fun to be with. Once you get past his quirkiness, that is. I've also met a lot of nice people working in the streets. From the top of my head, I can think about Nightingale, another Lilum. He changed himself to have fur and a more wolf-like face. He's also a pretty good pianist. He plays in a jazz band on the weekends. There's also Nadira, a drag queen, and the owner of a club I've been invited to a few times. She has an animal shelter on the side. I help her with it occasionally. Oh, there's also Sister Clementine, a nun from an orphanage. I go there sometimes and play with the kids. Oh, that's something I didn't expect to hear. I also almost got adopted once. I was flattered, but it was weird. Oh, and it turns out I already knew your boss. Some years ago, she... What? What? I said too much. Client confidentiality and all that. Damn. Okay, okay. Well, enough tangents. Why were you gloomy in the first place? Gloomy? When you came in. I don't know if gloomy is the right word, but you were pretty quiet at the very least. And knowing how you normally are, it was pretty weird. Don't worry about that, just had one too many things going around in my mind. I wasn't gloomy or anything, more like distracted really. Just like Jill for real. Well, I think I'll go now. Thanks for lending me an ear, honey. My boss told you about the party tomorrow, right? Yep, I wouldn't dare to miss that. Okay then. Alright then, see you tomorrow. Good luck. Thanks. And that's that. Boss, I'll be taking my break. Alright. I need to remember to buy more cigars. Vampire song? Vampire song? Oh, what? Back, did I miss something? Unless you count the worst PPV main event fight Unless you count the worst PPV main event fight I've seen all year, not really, no. Alright. Going out? I'll have a word with Go-Go outside. He was so hyped for that match. He must be devastated. Okay. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hi, Say. Good evening, Jill. How are you doing? The nightmares have stopped, so I'm sleeping better. How about your injuries? My bones are healing nicely. My wound's finally closed. The scars itch a bit, though. Well, that's good to hear. Itch more! Are you by yourself today? Yeah, I'm running a couple errands by myself today, but I wanted to come here for a while. I also noticed the big guy from last time is outside. Buster, Stella doesn't want me being alone while I'm still healing, so she's suggested taking him with me. I see. Oh, what can I get you? Something cold. There. Okay, so just anything with some ice, I guess. Let's get her a moon blast. Why the hell not? Shit. Pop filter fell. There we go, baby. 6 Adelaide, 1 Powder Delta, 1 Flannerguide, 2 Permatrin. On the rocks, blended. I think you'll like this one. Billy? It's so sweet of you. Thanks. So Stella isn't with you today? She's throwing a mega Christmas party tomorrow and is having a meeting today. I'm just helping her by checking on some of the things she ordered. And here I was already to invite you to the party we're throwing tomorrow. You're throwing a party too? Sorry about that. Can't really say no to Stella. Maybe next time? There's a next time at all. Don't worry about it, it's not a big deal. I want you to know that I want you to have a good time. Have fun, drink a couple of beers in our honor. I will then. What are Stella's Christmas parties like? They're really big. There's lots of food and drinks and music. Sometimes there's too much food, though. So at the end of the party, she lets the staff take home whatever's left. She also buys toys for all the children of her staff members. Really? She says something about taxes or whatever, but during the whole thing, she just shines. She carries a beaming smile that I don't see any other day of the year. Many of the kids have even started calling her Auntie Ella. That's cute. Stella always does her best to put up a tough girl facade, but she's very much in touch with her inner child. Christmas, Easter, Halloween, name a party and she most likely celebrates it big. Interesting. Do you like parties, Jill? I don't mind them. They're a good place to see people. Not one to actively look for parties to attend, though. I just don't mind going to them. I see. I only go to parties that Stella's attending, because otherwise I'd just stand there without anything to say. That and I'm not one to wear dresses, you know. You're not? I'm a tad too ripped. They don't look cute on me. False. 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 Although with all this healing I have to do, I won't be as fit for a while. They're too, breezy, too. I feel like I'm wearing nothing. But I bet you'd look good in a dress, Jill. It's been years since I last wore one. I wouldn't know. Last time I wore one, I remember worrying my arms were too thin or something like that. We all have a complex, huh? I mean, even Stella has her own. That's hard to imagine. Oh, but she does have one. She distresses a lot about her bust size. Really? She's not that small. I think I'm smaller than her, in fact. Actually, it's the opposite. The opposite kind of complex, I mean. She's a bit self-conscious about having a big chest. Really? Again, I've seen bigger chests than hers, to be honest. Although I guess comparisons are useless here, they rarely help with complexes. Well, she does go the extra mile to hide it. In fact, I have no idea how she does it. I mean, I've seen her before and after she tucks them away, but I guess I never cared enough to ask the specifics. That's also why when she goes out, she styles her hair in those, potato drills. Yeah, baby. Drills? They look a bit drilly, don't they? She styles her hair like that to help divert attention away from her chest. She seems affluent enough, why not go through reduction surgery? I guess she also kinda likes having that size. She takes her bust size after her mom, and Miss Carmine is quite proud of her chest. Puffing out your chest is a sign of confidence, and a bigger chest means more confidence to show. She says something along those lines a lot. Stella has quite the admiration for her mom, so I guess breast reduction would feel like betraying her? Huh. I'm making it sound like she's hiding Jacobs or something like that. I guess in a taller or thicker person, her size would be normal. She's just a bit shorter or thinner than the norm. Do you get self-conscious about your bust size, Jill? Not really. I've been more self-conscious about my height. Although it usually comes up whenever not being average height hinders me somehow. What about you? Yes and no? It's not my bust size, but rather that I look too manly sometimes. And I can't help but wonder if bigger boobs would help with that. You're fine, don't worry. Thank you. Yes, Say is fucking gorgeous. Can I get you anything else? You have something non-alcoholic? I do. Give me a sec. Not bad touch. Let's get her a blue fairy. 4 Adelaide, 1 Flanner guy. Aged, mixed, bam. Thanks. You're not one to drink that much alcohol, are you? Makes me feel sleepy, or at the very least makes my legs go numb. It's an annoying feeling, to be honest. It makes me wonder what's so good about getting drunk. I mean, I'm not above it, but it's not exactly a pleasant feeling. You feel like you're sleepy even when you're not. Your legs go numb, everything starts sounding funnier than it really is. What's so good about not being able to control yourself? That's a good question, actually. Usually people like feeling numb because that numbness helps them forget their problems. Yeah, I get it. I don't like I don't like being drunk either, say. Even if we don't talk about alcohol, there's a portion of people that can't afford food. Or who are suffering from some pain that only alleviates when drunk or high. Doesn't sound really logical on paper, but then again, humans are rarely, if ever, logical creatures. Despair and pain cloud your judgment and make you do stupid things sometimes. Yeah, I've seen that firsthand. This world has an ugly side nobody deserves to be a part of. There's also a matter of addiction, you know? You start just liking the drink, but then you need more of it, and before you know it, you're hooked. Yeah, that too. So tell me, what kind of party are you guys throwing? Nothing fancy, it'll just be me, Boss, Gil, and a couple of regulars. They'll bring food, we'll chat for a while, and that's it. Man, that sounds so good. We should fucking merge the parties. And the buildings that they take place in. Just make Stella's house the bar. At least better than the whole planning madness Stella's throwing right now. If you ever throw something like that again, you let me know, you hear? They say... Yeah? What do you plan on doing now? I'm gonna check one last errand before going home. No, I mean, what do you plan on doing now with the White Knights expanded and all? To be honest, I don't know. I never prepared a plan B because I figured if you can go with a plan B, why not just make it the plan A? I'm not the brightest person, so I never graduated from college or even high school. I could go for a position with the police, but it wouldn't be as thrilling. And also, please don't become a cop, say. I'm tired of blatant corruption. Sick of it. Yep, you'd definitely be getting a lot more of that. Oh. I'm alive. I learned something after that hell in Apollo Trust. Life is not something that you can just throw away easily. Clawing my way out of that place made me realize just how much I want to be alive. Body count left in the bank was ridiculous, but I'm still here. I don't know what I'll do, but I'm alive. Figure it out sooner or later. It's nice to know. Well, I gotta go. Hi, Jill. Good luck with the party. Please come again. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hi, Mr. Detective. Hey there, girl. I knew he'd be here today. I don't know why. I just had the fucking feeling. Give me a strong drink, won't you? Okay. Lucky 4 and just cat eye. I'm sorry, Jill. Strong drink. So, let's look for optional karma train. Yeah, let's give this guy up the ferry too, I guess. Or maybe he wants a gut punch. Yeah, let's give him a gut punch. 5 Bronson extract, 1 Flanner guide, optional karma train. Aged, mixed, gut punch. Here you go. Yes, this'll do. So, what brought you here? Nothing special, I was just working on a case and I happened to be in the area. What kind of work? Tracking someone, a gun for hire. What about the girl, Crimson something? I am tracking that girl. Didn't you just get out of that job? I did, but the guy offered a huge amount of money and, well, I just couldn't refuse again. Well, it's your life, not mine. I wonder, though, there has to be more to that whole thing than just acting as a middleman to look for some murderer. Say, how safe is this place? We're protected by the BTC property laws, the walls are soundproof, and I really couldn't give less of a shit about selling info to anyone. Okay then, wait, soundproof walls? Why? Did you see those vending machines outside? Quite talkative, the bastards. It'd be annoying without those walls. Alright then. You've heard of Lord Lance Lavender? Nope. He is some big name from Kanye-vania? You can't just gloss over that. Some big name from Kanye-vania. His blood apparently has some weird reaction to Glitch City's nanomachine. Okay, okay, nothing else about Kanye-vania. What the fuck? Once in contact with the air, it does nothing. But if still fresh and touching someone's blood, the nanomachines will initiate a reaction. Essentially, they'll just eat through the other person's body until there's nothing left. They're using him as a guinea pig to see what causes that reaction, and if it could be used to fight nanomachine rejection. Well, it turns out the Crimson Rose is his daughter. She left years ago to earn her living here, and he hasn't seen her ever since. He could be lying, you know. Doubt it. I did my research. She really is his daughter. Why didn't you figure that out earlier? I had no clue who was making the contract, and tracking all the messages to the source would have been too costly. Knowing who the sender was made things much easier. I see. Can I get you anything else? What about a cobalt velvet? Okay. Do Adelaide. 3 Flanner Guide. 5 Permatree. I would kill for a McDonald's burger right now, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why. I I don't know why I'm suddenly so in the mood for that. There you are. Oh, you actually did it. Were you expecting me to mess up so you didn't have to pay? No. So what made you accept the contract anyway, keeping in mind all the risks you told me last time? He told me he wanted to see her again one last time, or at the very least deliver her a message. He could have been lying. Yes, people lie, you made your point. Even then, I felt like I couldn't say no. I mean, I know what it's like not being able to find your daughter. What it's like to be apart from her, not knowing what she's doing, or even if she's alright. You do? I have a daughter. She's about your age. When she was a teen, we had a big fight and she ran away from home. At first, I just waited for her to show up, but then I started getting worried and went out to find her. Couldn't find any trace of her. Nobody had seen her. Soon, I was worried if something might have happened to her. I guess that's how my tracking skills and list of contacts began to grow. I finally found her, taking cover in some dumpster, unconscious from starvation. So yeah, I just couldn't say no to his request of finding his daughter. I don't expect you to understand. So, how's the search going? I'm very close to finding her. That girl's pretty good at covering her tracks. Compared to the her from before the bank incident, though, she seems slower somehow. Either she's let her guard down or something else is happening. What will you do when you find her? I have this letter I'm supposed to deliver to her. I don't know what it says, and I don't want to find out. What if she tries to kill you? I might not look like it, but I can take care of myself, bartender. You don't stay so long in this business without picking up a couple of tricks. Yeah, I guess you're right. Okay, I better go back to work before her trail goes cold. Please come again. You done? Yeah. Okay then, I want you here tomorrow at 8 p.m. No working beforehand. The bar will be closed tomorrow. Come dressed in your absolute best. We're having a party after all. Alright. Where's Gil, by the way? He stored all of our things in his home because of how close it was to the stores. So I told him to go home already and bring the stuff tomorrow. I see. I'll see you tomorrow, boss. Hold on, wait a bit and I'll go with you. Oh, sure, thanks. Well, a service bonus, let's fucking go. Damn it. I mean, I feel like we're at the end of the game. Is there gonna be anything left that I need to buy? Fill the room with all the clutter. Achievement. Thank you. Listen, it's not cluttered. It's lived in. So, Miki, I'm way too used to Christmas, but the mega tradition here in Glitch City is mega comfy. I know it's an incredibly absurd name, and the holiday isn't any less crazy due to its origin, but I find it amazing how GC managed to replace the original festivities. Some places celebrate Christmas eating fried chicken, but here they outright changed the holiday. How the fuck is it different? Sexist to have an army of robot women? Ones without artificial intelligence, mind you. Oh my fucking god. Alright, well, here's the elaboration, I guess. The King of the West, Kanye... It's probably just pronounced Kanye. The King of the West, Kanye, from the western nation of Kanye-vania, has approximately 6,000 robot soldiers, all of whom look like the hottest girls around. But is this show of quirkiness from the wacky dictator problematic? The wacky dictator. Those dictators from Venezuela or whatever just do what they want. They don't give a shit. Mariana Zimmer, 35, told the Augment Eye during a street interview. They're all pretty hot, though. If I was him, I'd have done the same. Why bother with the real thing when you just make them from scratch to match your everything? Jesus fucking Christ. Incels. All of your writers are incel. Maybe not all of your writers. Lilim receiving mysterious message. Oh yeah, that plot thread. The messages have suddenly stopped and everything is normal. Like, I wonder if Dorothy got any of those. Still, we can't stop wondering what's the deal. Deal? Deal. Was it a prankster or someone who just discovered how to subvert public communication channels in Lilith? Either way, some reports indicate that Lilim behavior has been rather unusual as of late, although we can only imagine the confusion they were going through. Not the first time. Let's not forget that something similar happened 5 years ago when Lilim advancement was at its historic high. Fortunately, nothing came out of it. Will it happen again? Time will tell. Yuri? Thank God if you weren't a fan of Yuri or Slice of Life show... Is this actually just talking about Yuri, the real show and the real... If you weren't a fan of Yuri or Slice of Life shows already, then be prepared to join the Moe Church this season with the premiere of Yuri, one of the funniest shows I've seen in recent years. The pals at the popular Danger U forum seem to be divided, however. This is such an obvious pandering. Remember when anime was about women doing womanly things and beating the shit out of each other? What is this trash? You girls are just haters who hate their lives. I'm going to marry Shinasu. Wake me up inside. You can catch Yuri every Friday on RSTV. The fuck it? Okay. I wonder what all the missing songs are. I am at the end. That's a lot of fucking... Wanna watch it? Anime's for... Fuck up, Jill. You're a nerd. Go to work. Evening. I don't care what you'd buy for $1. Jill, I told you to come in the nicest clothes you have. You came in your uniform. These are the nicest clothes I have with me. Besides, you and Gil are in your uniforms too. Fucking with the pop filter. Elegant. I can't really show up in casual clothing and being monitored. What about the kilt you wore that one time? Still surprised that one didn't break the dress code somehow. And you, Gil? I don't have that many clothes to begin with. You people depress me. I mean, the uniforms are pretty nice here. I would wear the shit out of that uniform too. Well, everything's in place back there. Ah, almost here. You know, there was a time where people greeted others before saying stuff like that. Come on, Jill. Greet her properly. Oh shit, hey! Hello, binary screams. It's, so for context, we're about to start the mega Christmas party, baby. Yippee! And also, Jill's power is still out. Oh, you've been here? You've just been quiet? Okay. Hell yeah. Welcome to Valhalla. Wait. Man, if that's not a sign that you need to ease up on the work, I don't know what is. Shut up, it's become a reflex. Wait, Alma. Alma also came in her usual attire. Weren't you saying anything to her? Ribbed sweaters get a free pass. Why? Silly question. Never mind. Jamie came earlier too. Dogs went with him to get some ice. Okay, I need a drink from my fucking cold drink more. It's still cold as shit, even with the fan on. I mean, not cold as shit. It's so fucking hot. Sips taken. Don't we have ice? Trying to take it out of the bartending station is a chore, so it's better to buy some outside. Huh. What were you doing back there, Alma? Setting up the food warmer. What? I bought it 3 days ago. It's amazing. It looks like just a set of wires, but you can create a frame with them. Put the food inside it, press a button, and watch as it warms the food up just like a microwave. Is that like a real thing, or is it like a cyberpunk invention? It's an infomercial bauble, though. Really useful, but tricky to handle at the same time. One wrong move and we'll be out of food for the night. Everything will be scorched in a second. Oh. So you've bought infomercial stuff too? Haven't you? It's at the very least a good idea for gifts. Oh. Dynamic entry! Finally, at least somebody came after me. Is it weird that I've already heard that 3 times in the last hour? Oh, don't be like that. She's not saying it out of malice or anything. She just found it funny. You're taking her side now? I thought you were the slut shamer supreme, girl. Jealous. You wish. You don't need to fight for me. We're not. I'll go check the microwave wires thingy. I'm starting to get hungry. Great idea. Back. Hell yeah, Jamie with the dogs, baby. Let's fucking go. Oh. Oh, hello, Jill. Soldier, you're late. Hey, Jay. Oh, welcome to the stream, the crumble of society. See? That's how you greet people. Got it. I'll go help out, I'll go help Sweater Pups. Something wrong? Oh god, Dorothy's gonna have a fucking awful time. If we don't find somewhere for the dogs to go. She's not good with dogs. I would definitely prefer to have Dorothy here. Oh. Alright, we're all here, so we can start. Yo, Anchorage! Come on. I know what I said. How's the food doing? It's doing well, but it'll take a bit. How am I enjoying the game? Quite a bit. I really like this game. I feel like I'm pretty much at the end. But I also have no fucking clue if I'm actually right about that. It just feels like it. Either way, great fucking game so far. It's doing well, but it'll take a bit. Can't you speed it up? Use those microwave wire things before. Either warm nicely but slowly, or burn that bitch. So, how long? 15 minutes or so. Bell will ring when the time comes. We need to kill some time then. Alright, let's play Truth or Dare. Just use a fucking air fryer. What? Probably less expensive than fucking infomercial wire thingies. I'll pass. Games are for kids. Oh, you're currently playing through it as well? I didn't even know there are a few days left. Okay. I kind of assumed the Mega Christmas Party would be like the last day. It's good to know that there's more left. I mostly just have no idea which stream I'm supposed to label the finale once I get to it. I don't know if I'll know when I get there or not. This is not a serious issue, but it is something I've thought about. I'm in. Sure, I'll play. Sounds fun, as long as that mud stays away from me. That'll make time pass faster. I'll pet. You'll play. Alright then, rules are simple. If you get picked, you pick either Truth or Dare. After you finish, you get to pick someone else. We go like that until food's done. What about punishment games? Those are a hassle. Just issue new questions or challenges until the other person complies. That said, Jill... Yes? You start. Pick someone. Oh, let's see. Dorothy. Well then, Dorothy. Yes! Truth or Dare? Okay, New Year's is close to the end. Let's go with Truth. Is there anything you've rejected from clients? Those who want to roleplay with mutilation. Huh. I mean, sure, I can take off my limbs with no problem. I have to do that for maintenance every now and again. But I'm not okay with doing it for clients, because first, that leaves me defenseless, which I cannot allow by any means. And second, half the time the roleplay involves a violent scenario. And there are some behaviors I won't reinforce, namely non-consensual violence of any kind. Interesting. I see, I see. I'll keep that in mind, Crumble. Right then, my turn. You, Sweater Pup. Me? Truth or Dare? Dare? Man, you're brave or stupid. Okay, I want you to say in the most sultry voice you can muster, Admin Override. Okay. Ahem. Admin Override. Happy? Yes, very. Seems you caused some collateral damage here. Huh? I don't know what you're talking about. Don't mind me. Seriously, guys? Everyone wants Alma so fucking bad. Well, let's see. You, the dog. My name is... Yeah, whatever. I want you to bark. I haven't picked dare. I said bark. Bark. I asked you to do it, not to say it. Bark. Barking. Do love me a good old titty hacker. Real. Hey, if I bark, then I'm the king of the bar, because I'm barking. Seriously, Jill? Yeah, I have a lame sense of humor, whatever. Alright, my turn. Hey, Jay, truth or dare? Dare. Then pet me. I'll picture... It's not that bad, girl. Okay, why are your nails so thin? Like, huh? Your nails. You won't be able to dig with such flimsy nails. All humans have nails like these. Wait, they do? How do you dig? With shovels? You guys are weird. Why are you so reluctant to pet him? Huh? Oh, a gut feeling. Think he's gonna fucking kill you, Jill? I wonder how long until the food is done. Dana! Alright, boss, pick. Truth me. How'd you get your arm? Jesus Christ, of course. On second thought, dare me. Lift Gil by the neck of his shirt. Okay. Huh? Wow. Happy? I guess. Who cares? I didn't hear about your arm. I do, I care. Alright, Gil. Now that I have you in this position, answer me. I didn't pick. You're in no position to pick. Now answer. Did you live in Scotland for 2 years? Scotland? No. Guess that rules out a couple of possibilities. Chief? What? Alright, I'm still lifting you, sorry. And now she apologizes. I guess it's my turn. Hey Alma, truth or dare? Dare. Oh, I have a suggestion! Stay quiet. Fine. How strong are those arms of yours? I love Gil too. It's still my muscles under them, so not very. Although not having fleshy skin makes things easier. Wait, that's truth, not dare. I just wanted to make sure. I dare you to break this nut with your hands. Okay. Well, that was easy. Holy shit, Gil, are you really into that? Huh? Asking a woman to break a nut in her hands and then watching her eat it, does that turn you on? Everyone bully Gil! Hey, wait, is this an actual thing that turns guys on? I didn't know for professional reasons. You're a pervert, Gilbert. I'm always saying this. Gil, wait, that was close this time. My turn then? Alright. Hey, Jill, pick. Ruth. Okay then, what's your most embarrassing childhood dream? Elaborate? For example, when I was a girl, I wanted to be a professional puzzle master. I mean, you literally became one, basically. That basically directly translated to your career, girl. That's not embarrassing. I guess in a way, I accomplished that, but you understand. I wanted to be a ventriloquist. It's not too late! Dorothy is your puppet. You got this, girl. Huh? When I was a child, I liked the show called Lucia's Funhouse. The one with the woman in the house with the talking stuff? That one. My parents divorced when I was around 6, I think. Mom was on tour with an orchestra, and my dad was working constantly. I spent a lot of time with my grandpa, but he slept a lot, so I was on my own most of the time. I liked to pretend things like chairs or beds could talk, and since AI wasn't so advanced back then... anyway, I went to a magic show once, and there was this guy making a puppet talk. My dad told me he was a ventriloquist, so I kinda obsessed about wanting to be one. Even today, I'd be lying if I said that I don't think about it every now and then. So that's why you pretend 4 can talk. 4 can talk. What the fuck are you talking about, Dana? She what? Nothing. Getting hungry. Let's go with Gil. Well then, Gil, what do you pick? I'll go with Dare. I dare you to eat this bell pepper. God, that's so fucking easy, though. Gillian, what the... You're... Okay. Truth, I meant truth. Eat the bell pepper. Eat it, eat it, eat it. Yo, come on, you can get a truth out of Gillian. You got the free ticket to a truth from Gillian. Rather not. Eat it or I'll make your life impossible next week. Eat it or I'll make your life impossible next week. Was that hard? Yes. Anyways, what do you pick, Alma? I pick truth. Everyone picks Alma. She's so popular. The most embarrassing thing that has happened to you while drunk. I almost bought a timeshare in Panama. Eh? What? Ha! I was on vacation with my family and family's friends. Went to a hotel where a couple of salesmen tried to coerce us into buying a timeshare. When I was sober, it was obvious bullshit. Then I fell into their trap with the free bar. Were it not for my brother-in-law, I'd be forever doomed to spend 1 week a year in Panama. You could just not go. And lose my money? Forget it. A bell? Food's ready. Finally. Let's go. You guys go ahead. I'll have a quick smoke outside. Careful. Truth or dare, huh? It was fun, I guess. I'm really curious what all the other options gave you. Because there were 3 chances to pick each one. That's like a shit ton of dialogue you're guaranteed to miss out on per playthrough. Hey. Well, I mean, hello. A bit late for the hello, don't you think? Want one? You know I don't smoke. Well, now's the time to start. True. Are you leaving already? Yeah, technically we celebrated Merry Christmas yesterday, but I just got a message that Diana is making a ruckus, so I gotta leave. Good luck with that. Speaking of ruckus, how have you been doing? Fine, I guess. All of this has helped me keep my mind off things for a while. Is it weird to feel the absence of someone you had no contact with whatsoever for the last 3 years? Ask Katyusha, or any of the old literature maidens whose spouse went to war types. I mean, even if you had no contact with her, maybe she was constantly on your mind. If you tweak the circumstances, it's not that different from one of you going to war. I guess. Although the circumstances make me not want to, I've gotta go. Careful out there. Oh yeah, you should take the chance and spend this time with everyone inside, don't you think? Yeah, she's right. Hey, Jill's back! What is this? Chapter 3, Dolce. Okay, rent is due on the 30th. Please make sure your account has the necessary $10,000 or you'll be evicted. Oh my god, I better have enough time to make that. So let's do on the 30th. I have 4 days to make 7,000 fucking dollars. Maybe I shouldn't have bought literally everything. Okay. Wait a second, I'm supposed to do 2 days per video. I should have stopped there. I will stop at the break, I guess. Evening. Hey, Jill. Gil's in the back sorting an ingredient shipment, and I've got things to do. The dog's in charge. Okay, bye. What? If I get a bad ending because I get fucking evicted, I will just replay the game off stream to not have that happen so that I can finish it, so that I can get a good ending or whatever as well. I don't know if this game has multiple endings, but I assume it does because it's a fucking visual novel. Yeah. Wait, the dog what? Okay, first order, pet me. No. Pet me. No. I'm in charge and I want you to pet me. Go for Snowfall since we just had Christmas. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Hey Jay. Won't pet you. Will pet me sooner or later. They all do. Won't. Will. You called? I said will, not Gil. Ah. Who the hell is Will? Nobody. Are you sure about that? Don't be rude with poor Will. Will is about to walk through the door. There's no Will. You need me to psych you up then? Shut up! Ew, mere Will. You go back to whatever you were doing. Alright. And you stand by. Only if you pet me. Go! What just happened? Oh, I learned we're spirited today. Let's move on. God damn it, Justin McElroy's back. Why do you sound so weirded out? You didn't show up with a bombastic soliloquy. Well, putting up an act can be tiring, you know. So it's all an act then? Wasn't it obvious? I guess. Would you mind getting me a Bleeding Jane? Sure. Bleeding Jane. Yes, this is just the thing. So, tired of putting on an act? Care to explain? It's a long story, and I'd honestly rather not talk about it right now. Fair enough. What made you change your mind, though? Well, for one thing, it's safer for me now. The pompous buffoon act was mostly a way to avoid raising suspicion. Safer? There's a word that's been losing meaning lately. Wait, that was your way of avoiding suspicion? Yes. You do know how weird that sounds, right? Sounds weird. You try not to raise suspicion, but you act in a bombastic manner that screams you're there. And everyone dismisses the fool as a buffoon and moves on. Eh? I mean, you might be right if you were talking about hiding myself. If I were talking about hiding myself. But I'm avoiding certain crowds of people. Yes, my behavior might call everyone's attention. But then everyone just decides I'm harmless and disregards me. And depending on how erotic my actions are, I become harder to read. I mean, erratic, not erotic. I did say erotic, right? Whatever. Giving me yet another layer of enigma. Huh. Well, congrats. No offense, but I fall right into your plan. I just dismissed your actions as those of a fool and moved on. You completely fooled me. Get fooled, nerd. Thanks. Say, can you give me something spicy? Sure. Not another Bleeding Jane. Bloomlight, most expensive. I don't know if I actually get more money for serving customers more expensive drinks, but, like, I've gotta try. Because, I don't want to get evicted. 4 Adelaide, 1 Powder Delta. 2 Flannerguide, 3 Karmatrine. All aged on the rocks and mixed. Bloomlight. Here. Aren't you fascinated by spiciness? What's spicy for humans might not be spicy for other animals. Hell, what's toxic for us might not be for other creatures. You like spicy things, bartender? I don't mind them, I guess, but I'm not really a fan. Personally, I fucking adore spicy shit. That neutral stance is actually weird to come across. Everyone either loves spicy things or hates them with a passion. Do you like it? Lots, not only in regards to painfully spicy things, but also the way mild or slight spice adds to a meal. I've always had this dream of opening a curry stand. God, I would kill for some curry right now. Can you tell I'm always hungry when recording? As things are, I might actually pursue that dream. Let me know if you do. I haven't had curry in ages now. Me fucking too, Jill. Hey, bartender. Call me Jill. I wanted to apologize. Huh? You put up with me all this time without lashing out. I should apologize for my behavior and thank you at that. Don't worry, I actually feel like I was too rude to you last time you came. Granted, you came at a really bad time, but I should be the one apologizing. You're a client after all. Well, don't. I'm actually surprised that nobody else had violently lashed out at me yet. You're making me curious as to who you really are, though. Is Virgilio even really your real name? Or is it Justin McElroy? That's how capsaicin works. It doesn't affect birds because the plants want them to spread the seeds. Huh. Let's go! Bird facts in chat! Might be, might not. Sometimes I wonder if I'm a magnet for people who hide their identities in sordid pasts. You're a fucking bartender, what do you expect? Gil, Jamie, you... did you say something? Just rambling, pay me no mind. Now that I think about it, how did you find this bar? I was avoiding some chaps and came to this alley. Huh, again. Again? In my time here, I've heard avoided people and ended up here enough times to make me believe that the original owner built the bar here thinking about the runaway public. You make me sound like a criminal. You're not helping. The expression runaway doesn't just mean people escaping the law, though. We've had people avoiding stalkers or solicitors. Or shelf stalkers. I've seen people more shocked by an insistent salesman than a shady figure. Maybe because the salesman is a more active predator, I don't know. A troublesome part of the city right near the shopping district. Let them know there's a bar and they'll come. Sorry, I should stop rambling to myself so much. I don't mind it. You think I'm sort of criminal, though. Like I said, you're not helping. But for all I know, you might be the buffoon I've seen the other days. In any case, can I get something bitter here? On it. Something bitter. We've got a 180, an 80, a 160, a 160, and a winner. 3 Adelaide, 3 Bronson extract, 3 powdered Delta, 1 Carmetrine, all blended. Beautiful. Here. This works. You like coffee, Miss Bartender? As weird as it may sound from a smoking bartender, no, I don't. I gotta sip my coffee for that one. I gotta make up for Jill. Well, I get it. It's not for everyone. That cat boomer the other day. What about her? Still scared of her? Not really, but she looks so familiar. Maybe you're mixing her up with another cat boomer? No, that's not it. It's like the bandaged girl last time. Even with the bandages, there's just something really familiar about her. Maybe you need to stop thinking about it. Did you see them in Yuri or something? Answers usually come to you when you stop stressing out. You might be right. Well, I leave you for now, bartender. Thanks for everything. Please come again. Welcome Valhalla. Oh, hello, Mr. Detective. And here we are, another mute person wandering into the bar. Anything I can get you? Gut punch. Hey. I have a feeling he wants it extra alcoholic right now. There you go, bud. Here. Oh, you got it right. So, what's up now? Bit of holiday blues, you could say. So you celebrate Merry Christmas? Why wouldn't I? You looked more like a Festivus kind of guy. Why does everyone keep saying that? Well, Festivus is a celebration going against the capitalist madness that is Mega Christmas. And, you know, cheapskate. If you have something to say, say it. I'll refrain. Although now that I think about it, Holiday Blues is not really tied to a specific celebration. Just the season. A season of consumerist craze. Mega Christmas is just a mockery of what the real Christmas once was. I mean, the season has slowly become enslaved to the corporations over time. You mean like Christmas? Holiday spirit can only be manipulated so much. But then came that turbo male guy who started a yearly tradition of dressing up like Santa in the ring. 10 signs you might be a turbo male. Turbo male? That can't be his ring name. It is. Really? Such a tacky name was accepted? His partner was Buster Master and his rival was Dr. Chris Max. Tacky names were not a problem. I mean, I knew there was a wrestler that dressed as Santa every year. I also knew that the guy became insanely popular and that the stunt got out of control. And of course, that's the part everyone sings about. Santa became Nega Santa thanks to the Redmond family. Nega Santa sees the error of his ways and becomes the mighty Mega Santa, renaming the holiday Mega Christmas. And then every company jumped on the bandwagon and Christmas was Mega Christmas before anyone noticed. So you're telling me that the guy who somehow managed to rename the holiday went by the ring name Turbo Male? Yep. That makes the whole holiday sound like a joke. The holiday is a joke. And you're telling me you don't celebrate Festivus? No, I don't. You know what kind of people celebrate Festivus? The kind that's so lame and bland that they can only talk about how they're better because they celebrate Festivus. Like those jerks who only eat Nuke and think they're better than everyone else. I see. What the fuck is Nuke? Anything else I can get for you? Give me a French Weaver, will you? Sure. One Adelaide, 9 Carpentry. Why the fuck do you want this? All aged and mixed. Here. Right, thanks. So, any issues with the city lately? What's the word on the street? Shouldn't I be asking that? There's nothing new, really. The lynchings of White Knights stopped, so there's that. Really? Something about the armor, I haven't gotten much on that one yet. All in all, the madness following the attack on the bank seems to have settled down a bit. That's good to hear. Have any other details about the attack emerged yet? All records of whatever happened there have been long deleted. Security cams, system logs, everything was wiped. Whatever happened there, it's become even more of a mystery now. Alright, I keep having me on. I wonder if Say plans on testifying. Does anyone know if Say went there in the first place? Maybe the wiping of everything actually protects her somehow. Hey, bartender, you okay? Sorry, got distracted. There's not much to say, really. There's the odd silly rumor here and there, like the vending machine's tasers malfunctioning and applying more strain, or that the writer of The Last Rain in the World is actually living here as a brain in a jar. But those are the kind of rumors you hear from crackheads. Crackheads might hold that one last piece of info you need, but you also hear crap like that. I see. Anyway, I'm leaving. Happy New Year, bartender. Eepy nappy. It's very unfortunate. Okay then, oh, no wait, she's out. Gil, you there? Yeah, taking a break? Let me know if someone comes in. Okay, 2.5 days this time. That'll be all. Thank you all for coming to the Eepy Nebby show. Eepy Nebby show. Bye bye. Come again on Wednesday, please. See you later.